It definitely does start earlier here. I'm not really the morning person, but I've adjusted to it. My name is Brooklyn Vaughan. I'm a 6th grader at E.T. Richardson Middle School, and this is my day at school.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
In the morning when I get to school, 6th graders will go to your homeroom, and you will go to your lockers, and you will get everything that you need for the upcoming 2 periods. For me in the morning, I have LA, and then right now I have science, so I will take my LA stuff and my science stuff. Lockers. I love lockers. Homeroom is in the morning and home base is in the afternoon, but they're pretty much the same thing. My homeroom teacher is Mr. Labano. We're in homeroom 18, but Mr. Labano is a really, really, really good teacher. He's going to thank me for saying that too.
Marble Arena field trip permission slips are due back no later than Monday, March 14th. This is a reward for the...
In homeroom, we'll spend a couple minutes maybe reading or current events. Every homeroom teacher has a different game that they play in the morning, but Mr. Labano's is 1 to 10.
All right, remember, notes. You're counting, that's all.
You go around the circle, and you have a maximum of 2 numbers that you can say, and whoever says 10 is out.
Which way? That way. Okay. All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Our homeroom is somewhat competitive at that game.
She hesitated. 8. 1, 2.
Pretty fun.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2.
After homeroom, I go to LA in room 18 with Mr. Labano.
Look back at the stanza. Dan? See you waiting. Everybody agree? Yeah. So now all you have to do is explain why in your answer. So make sure you do. Now, like I've always told you, if you have 2 reasons, you use 3. If you don't have 3, make sure you explain 1 and 2 thoroughly. All right? All right, put these away. Get your rough drafts back out.
Wait, you get this one. When you critique other people's writing or when you defensively grade it,
Think about it.
you'll help people support their writing better. It'll make them a better writer, and it'll make you a better writer also.
Hey, really neat.
I don't think so.
I wish I had that neat of handwriting.
I wish I could Kenesha's handwriting.
Hey, Kenesha's handwriting is gorgeous.
After LA, you walk down to your next class, which is either science or social studies. Right now I have science with Mrs. McCary in room 2.
How many people know how to work a stopwatch already?
Science is actually pretty interesting. We do experiments or quick labs. It's pretty much like every class. You get to work with the tables on the different experiments, and they'll all go along with the lesson that we're learning about. After the experiment, you'll fill out the paper, and you'll come to a result or a conclusion.
For walking slower, to walk 5 meters? Oh, okay. We didn't do that.
So make sure you're writing that down in your planner. Person number 4, if you can be our checker today to make sure everyone has that written in your planner. If you already have your book.
The planner is issued to you on the first day of school. My planner is marked up with a whole bunch of stuff. You know, you use it to write down the assignments or to keep track of homework. Write down your locker number and your combination, so if you ever do forget it, it's definitely a useful thing, and it keeps everything more organized and easy to keep track of. After science or social studies, you will go to your lockers and you will go back to lunch.
Can I have a sugar cookie, pretzel, and fruit lunch?
When I was in elementary school, I thought I was pretty right on with lunch. I heard from my neighbors, friends, cousins, family that I had that you get to sit wherever you want at lunch. I don't know if it was like the first week you had to sit with homerooms, but you'll get the privilege of sitting wherever you want and with your friends. It's fun. After lunch, you'll have a short period of recess, but when it's a certain day and your homeroom has cleanup, you will stay after lunch and you will just basically all chip in and help clean up all the mess. There are certain roles that you must play, like there's the yellow brooms or the push brooms. There's dustpans, wipers, sprayers. It teaches everyone to be more responsible, work together. It's an achievement when you get everything clean and when the cafeteria looks just the way it was before we came in. After recess, you'll go back to your lockers once more, and then you will go to your cycle classes. You'll have 2 cycle classes a day, which will be like keyboarding, gym, health, chorus, band, orchestra, whatever you do. Odd days, I have Spanish.
11. Y ahora pregunta el tiempo.
¿Cuál es el tiempo?
¿Cuál tiempo? No.
¿Qué tiempo hace hoy?
¿Qué tiempo hace hoy?
Brooklyn.
Fresco?
Ay, hace fresco, ya sé.
Miss Delgado, her first language is Spanish, so if you happen to get her, it's very cool. She's very good on the Spanish, and it's definitely an advantage with having her as a teacher.
You get sugar cups if you... Los centavos. La manzana. El burrito.
Odd days after Spanish, for Cycle 2, I go to Family and Consumer Sciences, or FCS, with Mrs. Jante. The character development videos Mrs. Jante will put on every Friday.
Just before I was entering junior high, I discovered that I was below par in terms of academics.
It's character development, so it'll help you become a better person and it'll teach good qualities of a good person.
When you're knocked down and you get back up, what word, and they used it in there that started with a P. What was that word? Do you remember?
Yeah, oh my gosh, I know it.
What is it? Perseverance. That means no matter what comes your way, you're going to go ahead. Can you persevere if you don't have anywhere to go?
After your cycle classes, you will go back to your locker and then you will go to math or LA.
Okay, what do you know already? 6 times what is going to get you what?
6 times 11 is going to get you 66.
Okay, so you're using that as your basis for everything, right?
If you
And
get
then
the chance
why
to
did
be
you
in
choose
honors
7?
math, I would definitely take it. It's definitely more advanced, difficult math,
8 is my
but
quotient, and then
an
my
awesome
remainder
opportunity.
is what? 208. How you interpret that remainder is going to be different over here because we're talking about money.
After your last period, you will pack up at your lockers. You will bring home whatever you need for that day for your homework. You will go back to homeroom, and that's about it. For all 5th graders coming into 6th grade or ETR, I would say that there's nothing to be afraid of. Whether it's teachers or homework that you fear or different classes maybe, it's definitely an adjustment, learning where everything is in the building. With the 2 floors, it may throw you off a bit, but it's actually pretty easy knowing where your classes are, when your classes are. there really is nothing to be nervous about when you're coming to ETR. The teachers are really, really nice. I have a lot of really awesome teachers. You meet a whole bunch of new friends, and it's a very good school, and I've enjoyed it for the last 2 years, so I hope everyone feels the same way. So that's it.